This is the Tomato Boxes game that I'm making for the iPhone. I just want to show you some of the cool psychedelic background changes that I made. As you can see, I've actually copied Tomato's algorithms. It's just that I kind of made it a lot nicer. If you notice, the background on this one's going pretty fast and it's pretty scrunched up, whereas this is kind of slow, but it's very nice looking though, that's the thing. So if we take a look at other levels, it's the exact same thing. Notice how it's going a lot faster and there's a lot of color. This was actually pretty similar, it's just going kind of backwards. If you take a look at the third level though, you can really see a difference. Notice how it's nice, smooth, actually kind of attractive looking, whereas here it's a nice crazy algorithm. Very crazy. And if we keep on going, you can see how it all works. Notice how it has kind of a rush kind of a look, whereas here has the same thing, but kind of scrunched up and more attractive looking. And we're just going to go through all the levels here. This one actually had a really interesting algorithm, whereas it does this. I actually went through and changed the center of it, and it looked a lot nicer. Notice how it has that nice little parabola right there. Actually, it's called hyperbola right here in the middle. It actually looked really attractive, so I just kind of kept it as that. Going on to the next one. This one's kind of easier because it's the boxes. Most of the things should be going in reverse, just because how I kind of did things. It defines the center as right here, whereas the mailboxes define the center as right there. So that's why it's kind of backwards when I copied them. We go to the maze level. That's kind of normal looking. This one, kind of the same thing. Notice how it is the diamond. It's the exact same algorithm copied from the tomato boxes. It's just more attractive looking. And this one I kind of liked because this one's the most trippier of the few, because notice how the different colors. I kind of stretched the waves a little bit to do stuff. If you go on to this one actually turned out really, really well, because if you notice over here it's nice scrunched up, but it looks kind of weird. But if you actually shrink it down and make it look like this, it's actually very, very nice. This one's also turned out pretty well, because you notice how it has the kind of a stair-stepping kind of pattern, whereas if you look at this one, it has a very, let's call it an aurora borealis effect, especially when you get to the blues. It looks really, really nice. And this is the exact, like I said, this is the exact same algorithm from the tomato boxes, the DOS, the Windows version. I just kind of played with the numbers a little bit, and it looks a lot more attractive. This one is one that I made up on my own, because it required lines, and I can't draw lines. I can only draw points, at least right now. And so I just kind of fudged some numbers, and I actually got this from the hyperbola one, and it actually looks really, really nice. A couple of them I just kind of made up on my own. This one, Does Your Brain Hurt Yet, actually had really interesting to do, how to do it. And what I did, all I did was just kind of zoomed in on a very specific section, and it actually does look very nice. It kind of has a aliasing effect, because I actually just paint it onto a 128 by 128 size texture, instead of just drawing directly on the screen. That's why it has kind of a stretched look to it. If I increase the size of the texture, it would look a lot nicer. It's the iPhone can't support that kind of speed drawing on it. So this one, it's kind of the same thing, just kind of scrunched up. Notice how it looks almost exactly the same, just a little slower and a little more zoomed in so you can see less color. Trying to get to, that's another one of those. This one is the plasma looking one, and that's the last one I'm going to show over here. And it actually ends up being really nice. I might have to mess with it, because on the real iPhone it starts real slow and then it speeds up as it caches everything, so I might have to figure out another way to do it. But this is the, if I can get to the level, I want to show you what it looks like. There you go. And see, this is the exact same algorithm. Notice how you have that right there, And those right here, it's exactly what I chose. I just made it a lot nicer looking. So, and this is kind of a preview of the backgrounds for tomato boxes. So I might work on a couple more of them, kind of make some original ones, but I just want to show you that what I've been working on so far.